Orthospeed is a product patented by the Instituto de Investigación in Orthodontics. It is a product which produces a covering between the metals in contact, that is to say, between the metal of the bracket and the metal of the archwire. This covering produces a change in the superficial structure of both metals, and as a direct consequence, the friction, which is normally generated by both metals when in contact, is reduced. Friction forces occur contrary to the movement which we intend to produce. They make our orthodontic systems inefficient, as well as they slow down the duration of the treatment. They also create discomfort to the patient. Friction forces make us increase the extent of forces that we use, and therefore an inflammatory hyaline tissue will appear at the dental strained area. It will take between 10 to 15 days for it to disappear. During this time, there is no dental movement. It is only after this period a certain degree of dental movement will occur. This adverse effect will be avoided with Orthospeed, as it reduces friction forces and makes it possible for the forces we use to be weaker. When weaker forces are used, dental movement is produced from the first day, continuous and physiological movement. Therefore, adverse hyaline tissue will not be created. The treatment will be much shorter, mainly during the leveling and alignment phase. Orthospeed improves the most vulnerable and most inconvenient points of the orthodontic treatment, makes the treatment much shorter, makes the systematic of the treatment easier, diminishes pain, and it is much more comfortable for the patient. Orthospeed works especially on what are the most important facts for the patients. They want the treatment to be short and painless. Patients who I have used Orthospeed with have had a highly pleasant experience. They can feel from the very first day that dental movement really takes place. They have all been completely satisfied and have shared their experience with many people in orthodontic treatment. The truth is that I have got many more patients since the moment I started using Orthospeed. We can use Orthospeed during the 3 different phases of the treatment: leveling, alignment, as well as during the final phase. We can work with a selective friction technique if we use Orthospeed. That is to say, we will use the product wherever we need a greater movement, and we will not use it in areas of maximum anchorage. During the final phase, Orthospeed allows us to use wider section archwires so that the dental pieces can show the whole prescription of the brackets. These archwires without Orthospeed produce many negative forces due to the high friction they cause. Orthospeed components have a most important anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effect. It immediately reduces gingivitis. Serious scientific studies prove all this. Orthospeed is applied subgingivally in patients with gingivitis. Results are amazing. All patients can see a key improvement of their gingival health, and the whole treatment improves. What I like the most about Orthospeed is how easy it is to use on a daily basis in my clinic. You just need to apply the product into the bracket slot and on the archwire that is going to be inserted. I don't even have to do it myself. My assistants do it all. Orthospeed reliability is guaranteed by a large amount of scientific studies. It holds the European Union official recognition with the CE certification. Orthodontists, as well as engineers, physicists, and chemists have all contributed to its development. That is to say, it is a product born out of multidisciplinary research. Patients report less pain now during the treatment than when I did not use Orthospeed. It makes the treatment more comfortable. Studies carried out about pain caused during the treatment conclude that this is much lower for patients who Orthospeed was applied to than for those within the control group without Orthospeed. Aquí lo tenemos. Si lo abrimos, aquí tenemos el folleto, el modo de empleo, donde viene todo aquí explicado con el proceso y los dibujos. Y luego ya dentro de la caja pues tenemos las 4 jeringas, Voy a sacar una para que se vean. Y luego abajo tenemos las cánulas. Ya está.